I have already said, or should have said, that the brook is narrow. Its banks are generally, indeed almost universally, precipitous and consist of high hills, clothed with noble shrubbery near the water, and crowned at a greater elevation, with some of the most magnificent forest trees of America. Edgar Allan Poe. Morning on the Wissahickon, 1844.
The Wissahickon Gorge is really a magical place. It's oftentimes very hard to believe you're within the city limits of Philadelphia. On both sides of this rugged gorge are full-blown residential neighborhoods, and the Wissahickon here really is an oasis of green surrounded by urban development. The valley here was once completely deforested and used for industrial purposes. But over the last 100 to 120 years, the forest has been allowed to regrow. And today, here in the Wissahickon Gorge, you can see some of the largest trees in the state of Pennsylvania. When I walk back on these trails, it often brings me back to my childhood. And I remember coming here as a youngster, fishing and hiking and exploring, and feeling like this was the biggest wilderness in the whole world. park here has a very special place in my heart and in the hearts of many others in the region. It really is a valuable and critical resource and refuge for people in the Philadelphia region. It's a place where they can escape into nature, get away from some of the noise and the hustle and bustle of the city life, and really experience some tremendous peace and solitude. I've traveled all over Pennsylvania, and I've seen many different places, and I can say unequivocally, this Wissahickon Gorge is one of the great special places in the state of Pennsylvania. There really is no other place with such a combination of natural beauty, history, art, culture, all packed into one small area. Throughout the Wissahickon Gorge, you will find many small feeder streams, especially in the springtime. These small streams pour down the hillside, and many of them often feature small waterfalls and beautiful scenic little chutes and pools. Some are named, some are unnamed, but there's dozens of them throughout the length of the Wissahickon here. The Wissahickon Gorge is recognized as a national natural landmark, and rightfully so. There really is an incredible diversity of things to see and do here. The canyon is surprisingly rugged. You have many rock outcroppings, geological formations, and the trails will go up and down, and it's a lot more of a challenge than you would expect in the very far corner of southeastern Pennsylvania. So many amazing places and hidden gems within the Wissahickon Gorge here. You'll never be able to see all of it in one trip, and that's one of the great beauties of this place. the Wissahickon to me is really like meeting up with an old friend, and it provides that nostalgic, that real comforting feeling when I come back here to these trails. I always seem to discover something new, but I always feel a sense of being at home. So to me, this is my home park, and this is truly a special place.